Hello and welcome to the Canadian News Breakdown. I'm your host, and here are the stories dominating the national conversation today. We've got a major crisis in Canada-U.S. trade, a significant move in crime legislation, and a massive drug bust in Ontario. Let's dive in. Our lead story is the escalating trade war with the United States. Trade talks between the two countries were abruptly terminated this week, all over an advertising campaign. Ontario Premier Doug Ford's government ran anti-tariff ads in U.S. markets, which reportedly quoted former President Ronald Reagan. The U.S. president quickly responded on social media, calling the ad a fraud and announcing he was canceling all ongoing trade negotiations with Canada. This is a huge geopolitical event. Premier Ford has since tried to walk back the tension, announcing he will pause the ads starting Monday, but notably, only after they run during the major World Series games this weekend. The political risk here is enormous. On the economic front, the breakdown in talks puts massive Canadian industries like automaking and steel back in the crosshairs for devastating tariffs. This instability has economists sounding the alarm. If talks don't resume soon, the impact will be felt across the country, from job security to higher prices on goods for every Canadian consumer. In major national news, the federal government has introduced new legislation aimed at tackling organized crime and repeat violent offenders. Justice Minister David Lametti tabled a bill that proposes to make it significantly harder for those accused of certain violent and serious crimes to get bail. This move comes after months of pressure from provinces, police forces, and political opponents who argued that the current bail system was too lenient and contributing to a spike in violent crime, particularly those involving gun violence and auto theft. The proposed bill focuses on strengthening the reverse onus system, which would force an accused person to prove why they should be released, instead of the Crown having to prove why they should be detained. The government says these tougher laws are a key part of their plan to address a national rise in organized crime. We will keep you updated as this bill moves through Parliament. Finally, on a major crime bust, RCMP in Ontario have successfully dismantled a massive, large-scale synthetic drug lab. Authorities seized approximately $10 million worth of synthetic drugs and thousands of liters of hazardous chemicals. The bust, dubbed Project Overboil, is a significant blow to a major organized crime network that police say was operating on an international level. This highlights the ongoing efforts by law enforcement to combat the spread of illegal synthetic drugs across Canada. That's the news for today. From the political friction in Ottawa and Toronto to the frontline battle against crime, these are the stories shaping Canada. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments. What do you think about Premier Ford's ad strategy? I'll see you in the next breakdown.